Kat here with your guide to living free. Today we're going to talk about our fifth chakra, which is our throat chakra. So this bridges our inner worlds, our inner and outer worlds, and it's the gateway between our hearts and our head. Okay, so we have our heart, and then our fifth chakra, and then our upper two chakras, which are we'll get into later this week. So this is where we express our choices and communicate who we are. And it's also our center of creativity. Okay, so when you think of the fifth chakra, it's really considering is what you're doing and the things you're saying in your life matching up. So are the things that you're committed to in your life really showing by the actions that you're doing? Okay, so it's expressing and it's showing and getting out there and being who you are in all situations. Okay, so the fifth chakra, the areas of our body that are associated with it are the neck, the shoulders, mouth, the jaw and teeth, our nasal sinuses, our vocal cords, the trachea and the esophagus, the cervical vertebrae, the ears, and also the thyroid and parathyroid. Okay, so some conditions that can show up are obviously anything in those areas of our body. So some things that show up with people that have a distorted fifth chakra are TMJ, swollen glands, or possibly throat cancer or different neck problems. Also chronic childhood tonsillitis, any of the thyroid issues that could show up, chronic sinus problems, or also any disorders of the throat, voice, mouth, teeth, or gums. Okay, so you just think of your expression, anything that could be affected in that. So this center, if you're out of balance in it, you may be anxious in social situations. You might stutter or be hesitant to speak. You could clench your jaw or grind your teeth. Also need to control everything around you. Possibly might not have a creative outlet, and you don't trust your intuition. These are just some of the areas that could show that you have a distorted fifth chakra. So some things that you can do here are just to do, you can do neck exercises to keep the energy moving in your throat chakra. So in this chakra, if you ask yourself, really like what are you most upset about right now in your life? Okay, or what is not quite matching up or isn't quite how you want it to be. Okay, so this chakra is the power center for living your truth and being who you are. So everything that we've talked about this entire program, it really comes down to this is a critical chakra and a critical energy center for everything that you're doing in your life to have everything match up. So some other things that you can do here are use your voice. So you can, read out loud, you can sing, you can write in your journal. So we've talked about, writing in your journal and really expressing yourself. So this is a great way. Just spend some time really looking at different areas of your life. And you can start by just saying, right now I feel, and just, write. Just let whatever come out. Okay, so for me personally, this chakra has been quite a critical one. And, more and more recently, I'm starting to realize that there is a block in this chakra. So I think I've mentioned in one of the previous videos that sometimes I find myself, if it doesn't feel completely safe, I may not express something and I may not be, truly, I might not truly express how I feel about something because of, either someone countering it or not agreeing with me or possibly judging me or rejecting me. So it's not something that I was necessarily conscious to, but I started to realize more and more that, the things that I'm really committed to, doing this type of transformative work and energy work, it takes a real commitment and a big stand to really express that to people and to be that for people. And so sometimes I find myself, coming back and not being that 100% stand in all situations where I could be, especially when you talk about family or friends that I've had for a very long time. Okay, so this is something that again, it came up really recently. So, what I've committed to in my life is to really be, fully self-expressed, and even when it's uncomfortable, to share how I feel about things and to share who I am and be that stand for the people in my life. Okay, so it's something that I'm constantly looking at the chakra and looking at, how can I continue to open it up? How can I continue to be expressed and be creative and really show that everything that I'm committed to in my life, that all the actions that I'm doing and all the things that I do in my life, that it all matches up and it all aligns. Okay, so I hope that, by me sharing a little bit of where I'm at, you can see, how important the chakra is, and just look at where are you not expressing yourself fully, and where do you feel sometimes that it's not safe to maybe express yourself or say how you feel. And just look, see if this is something that you might have some type of distortion in the chakra. And also, it can be an imbalance on the complete opposite side, where you push your expression and your views and onto other people. So just look and see, is everything in balance here? Do you feel fully expressed? Do you feel that you have a creative outlet? And do you feel balanced in the way with who you are in the world? Okay, so I hope you have a great weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow.